Hello and Allahu Akbar to all the Baha'is of the world. Today is th of April. Time actually is 12:30. I spoke last time I spoke about what happened in British Columbia. It essentially led to this shenanigan, I should use the word, between me and Baha'i authorities. Before I continue, this little bit of a history and outline some of the important event that's relevant to our topics. I'd like to analyze a little bit what has happened using the writings. What has happened? Why is this happening to me and to the other Baha'is? As I spoke last time, my administrative right to participate in the Baha'i meetings, even the Baha'i meetings that is open to the public, even a non-Baha'i can go there, I as a Baha'i was cut off simply because I brought few ideas from the book, telling them there should be universal laws of guardianship. Use my individual right of expression that the people in the West have reached to it. And because of that, I was ostracized. As I was going through the papers, I found this is very illuminating, the writing of Shoghi Effendi and the Baha'i administration in his book. This is what he says. Quote, "Let us remember, at the very root of the cause lies the principles of the undoubted right of the individual to the self-expression. His freedom to declare his conscience, set forth his views. If certain instructions of the Master are today particularly emphasized and scrupulously adhered to, let us be sure that they are but provisional measures designed to guard and protect the cause in its present state of the infancy and growth until the day when this tender and precious plant shall have sufficiently grown to be able to withstand the unwisdom of its friend and the attacks of its enemies. Let us also bear in mind that the keynote, the cause of God, is not dictatorial authority, but humble fellowship, not arbitrary power, but the spirit of frank and loving consultation." This is in the book Baha'i Administration, page 63 and 64. So what happened to the word of Shoghi Effendi about the right of the individual for the self-expression, to say what is in conscience, to declare what he thinks? What happened to this dictatorial authority that is not supposed to be? Well, if it was not supposed to be that. What happened to this? I guess this is one of the most important things that the Baha'i administrators, they forgot. Even Abdul Baha says in the Persian language, books I think is not translated as Mahmud's diary. He says in the cause of God, there is the freedom of expression. People have freedom and the right, he says. Freedom of thought. So I can't say what I think is right. I can't say that. The letter of the National Spiritual Assembly I read to you, it says that I'm not even allowed to think those things even in my head, not even in my heart. I don't believe there is any system in the world, even that of the Islamic Republic of Iran right now, and those of the Hitler and Genghis Khan. They did not go as far as to say people are not allowed even in their heart. They can't even think about it. Imagine the measure these guys are trying to take. Trying to invent some kind of a means to see if somebody's thinking about something they don't like or they think it's wrong to kill him. So this is when the entire administrative order, which is supposed to be a means to help the growth of the cause of God, it becomes the actual goal. People, they're just trying to defend it, whatever way they want. Shoghi Effendi again says about the same thing. He says, watch out that the Baha'i administration, World Order of Baha'u'llah, Universal Laws of Justice, all these things are not goal. This is not what we're intending to create among people. This is just a means to make us to get to the goal. I'll read for you these quotations from him again. Quote, I need not dwell upon what I have already reiterated and emphasize that the administration of the cause is to be conceived as an instrument and not a substitute for the faith of Baha'u'llah. World Order of Baha'u'llah, page 9. In the same book, on page 9, again he says, quote, the whole machinery of assemblies, of committees, of conventions is to be regarded as a means, not an end in itself. Isn't what exactly happened to me? That these guys trying to safeguard the machines? What would I possibly as an individual do if I cannot write even the letter to the international institution of the Baha'i, so-called Universal Laws of Justice? A friend of mine said even the mayor of the Gulf would not sanction you to call you infidel, enemy of the faith, that your children are not allowed to talk to you, that all my family are not even to contact me, just because I think differently. What is the fear here? Isn't the fear that what I'm saying is the truth? Aren't they afraid of the truth? That I might be spreading it among the Baha'is? Aren't they afraid of that? If they have no fear that I am just saying anything I'm saying is useless, blasphemous, good for nothing, why are they not afraid of it? Why can't they let me to talk about it? People have power, especially in Canada. They know how to distinguish between bad and good. They hear what I'm saying, and if they don't like it, they say, all right, we're not interested. Isn't this exactly what the enemies of the Baha'i faith did to Baha'u'llah and to the Bab? Stopping them from spreading their ideas? Because they were afraid that the Muslims would embrace the faith of Bab and Baha'u'llah. Isn't it exactly what Universal Laws of Justice is doing? That I'm not allowed to talk? By the way, this is not Universal Laws of Justice because somehow they didn't send me any letter to tell me anything, but the National Spiritual Assembly of Canada, which on one hand, as I said, they have done such a great job to bring us here, to be a good, model citizen, to help the country, to help everything. Now the time comes that we understood something and we want to share it, they're shutting us down. I was always asking, isn't the Baha'i faith an addition to the problems of the past? I'm asking myself, aren't we Baha'i saying Islamic religion is a problem? Christianity? If we call those things problem, haven't we add another problem to the barrage of the problem people have? Is this our gift to mankind? Another problem? I was asking myself. And I saw that Shoghi Effendi was asking the same questions. He's asking the questions. This is all in the World Order of Baha'u'llah. Quote, what can possibly be the agency that can safeguard this Baha'i institution so strikingly resembles in some of their features to those which have been reared by the fathers of the church and the apostles of Muhammad, from witnessing the deteriorations in characters, the breach of unity, and the extinctions of the influence which have befallen all organized religions' hierarchies. Why should they not eventually suffer the self-same fate that has overtaken the institutions which the successor of the Christ and Muhammad have reared? He's asking the same questions. And the answer? This is in the World Order of Baha'u'llah, page 18 and 19. Quote, upon the answer given to these challenging questions will in a great measure depends the success of the effort which believers in every land are now exerting for the establishment of the cause of God, kingdom upon the earth. He continues, no missionary falling short of the standard inculcated by the Baha'i revelation and the variance which the sublime pattern ordained in his teachings, which the collective efforts of mankind may yet devise, can never hope to achieve anything above or beyond that lesser peace to which the author of our faith has alluded in his writing, page 162, on the book World Order of Baha'u'llah. What is he asking us? He says nothing short of what is being revealed can make us to succeed. What is the problem then? I just discovered the problem.